Hello, YouTube and Twitch. You may notice this isn't the same as the stream. So on stream, the last 2 days, I've been playing the Overwatch Classics GOATS meta. First day, I wasn't happy with my recording quality, so I went, second day, I'm going to come back and record it again for YouTube. Also, on the first day, I was a bit unwell, so I was like a bit zombie-like. The second day, I'm like, great, we did a good episode, nice work team, pat ourselves on the back. Job's a good one. Check the footage, the bitrate was horrible on it. I forgot I have my bitrate set quite low right now because I was having some computer issues and one of my resolutions for that was to lower the bitrate. I don't think that was actually the problem, but I did it and it doesn't really matter for stuff like Peglin. It does matter a lot for Overwatch, so I'm back for a third day. This is not on a Twitch stream, this is a YouTube exclusive recording, but don't worry Twitch, it's basically going to be the same thing as I recorded for you, so... But if you want to watch this again, you can do, because obviously every game of Overwatch is different. Anyway, to get to the actual subject at matter, Overwatch has released a new Classics game mode. The meta this time is GOATS, and this is the most infamous meta in the history of Overwatch. It basically was a meta for an entire year, and the meta was, you would play Reinhardt, you would play Zarya, you'd play D.Va, you'd play Brigitte, the glue that held all this together, Lucio, and Zenyatta. That is the Classics GOATS comp. And you may notice there are no DPS in that comp. That's right, for basically a year, we had only tanks and DPS. Now, but at the very end of the GOATS meta, some teams did try to substitute out certain heroes. I think it was often the D.Va that got dropped, but I can't actually remember this now. Maybe it was actually the Zarya that got dropped. One of those got dropped, and sometimes people would try Sombra, some people would try Doomfist as well in this comp, and some would try Mei as well. And eventually, because they couldn't nerf Brig enough times to get this meta destroyed, they changed the game. They literally changed how the game was actually played, and it became 2-2-2 to force you to play these DPS characters that were by far and away worse than the support and the tank characters in the game. So this is why I kind of say it's the most infamous meta. It's literally the meta that caused the game to completely change. Because before then, a lot of people played dive comps. Some people would play like dive with like a hybrid sniper comp. And it was all pick-based Overwatch. You'd get a kill, and then you would win the 6v5, because you're way, way more likely to win a 6v5 than you are a 6v6. This changed when GOATS became a thing, because suddenly it became very objective-based gaming. If we just stand on the objective and we're an unkillable juggernaut, what are you going to do about it? And it turned out the answer was, for other comps, you would lose. So it became GOATS v GOATS for an entire year. And this is the patch that is the starter of it all. This is the really, really oppressive Brig meta. The oppressive version of Brig, sorry. When Brig was released, I think the other thing that they were trying to do with Brig was to counter dive, because dive was pretty much prevalent throughout of Overwatch's early years. Not completely. There was like quad tank metas and there were triple tank metas before then that weren't really dive orientated, but for a lot of the time, dive with like Tracer, with Sombra, with some other hybrid characters in it, like, you know, the Pharahs, the Widowmakers and stuff, they were like the go-to type comps. So the nice people at Blizzard thought, we'll make a hero that counters this dive comp, because there was nothing really that super countered the dive comps. There was, like, mirroring it was fine, but otherwise you were a bit, like, it couldn't really stop someone getting exploded by a dive of Winston, D.Va, Tracer. And this is what Brig came in. Brig was the ultimate answer to Winston, Tracer, and D.Va. She was such a good answer to those characters, though. She became an answer to every character in the game. So, just to run off some things, she has, I believe, a 600 HP shield. That's pretty good for a, you know, a support character. She also had temporary armor generation, or armor generation. And armor back then was so unbelievably strong against small instances of damage that it was, like, crazy. And what was even better with Brig, her ult rally gave you armor. And what was even more oppressive about it, and I don't know if it's actually true in this Classics game mode, but it used to not decay off the character, so you would win a fight with Rally, your team would have remaining armor from the previous battle, the opposing team would then have to fight you into more health with more armor as well, and that's really oppressive. What's even more oppressive as well is if you're a character that had barrier health as well, armor sat under barrier health, so your barrier health would effectively become armor health until they could strip the barrier off, and then the armor after that. After that, then, you know, you're back to normal health situation. Was there a character in this comp that had a lot of barrier health? Yes, Zarya. So Zarya just became this unkillable juggernaut as well after a rally, so it was really an infamous meta. Now, what I'm going to say is twofold. There is almost a 0% chance we're going to play GOATS in this episode, because I'm not 6-stacking. The other thing about this patch which is worth noting is Doomfist is in this patch, as is the entire DPS roster. But Doomfist in particular is in the DPS state of Doomfist, and I think there's a lot of, a lot of controversy when Doomfist was moved from the DPS role into the tank role. I think it sort of killed the hero for some people who, adore the DPS Doomfist. So now people are using this to vent out in this game mode and play DPS Doomfist. So we're almost certainly going to get Doom in every single game. Also, there is a bug in this game right now. You know what? Let's lock the rhyme. This is as close to as goats we're going to get. There's a bug in this game right now which lets Bastion move in turret form. So expect to see a lot of Bastions walking around the map. I say walking, sort of shuffling around the map. So yeah, this goats meta has been anything but goats. In fact, I've seen way more games with 3 DPS than 3 tanks, which I think kind of ruins the experience. I sort of wish they locked out the ability to pick any of the DPS characters. Actually, I wish you could just pick the 6 main goat heroes. I know some people like Anna and Moira goats as well, but the real classic one is the Zen variant of the goats. I feel like you should have done that, because otherwise it just doesn't quite feel very goatsy. And also it has this unfortunate situation where typically the team that plays the closest comp to goats kind of wins the game, because it was so oppressive back then. A lot of passive healing. Inspire, very strong. There's also some other things I need to bear in mind. For example, you can't cancel pin as Reinhardt. Come on, little ducklings. Come on, little ducklings. Into the room. Come on, little ducklings. Our brigand's picked the wrong way around. And you may have also noticed by this. 2 CPs back in the game mode. There goes my shield. Wait for the shield. Oh yeah, DPS Doom does a lot of damage as well. My bad. I didn't realize there was a Doomfist down there. This is actually losable now because I've done this, but I tried to get away from the wall. It's okay. My Zyra's got it covered. But yeah, 2 CPs back in the game, and it's very apparent there are some people that have never played 2 CP before. I've seen some people holding in really weird spots on this map. Namely the second point, which I think we're about to see. The amount of people I've seen holding in the black room, crazy. Just run it down. Oh my god, and Bongo is back in the game as well. You know what? I respect this. A Reaper walked behind me with Bongo up. What can you do? I forced him to use so many ults there. Junkrat just denied me the kill, but whatever. That's goats, baby. Stand at the point, group up together, kill them. Why do you keep ulting me? Honestly, I could say the same about the Cassidy. I mean, it wasn't me that ulted him, it was the Zarya, but... Play of the game. 5k mitigation, 1k damage. Be Rectangle Man. Win the game. Anytime I pinned, I lost the game. What did I learn from this? Never pin. Just never pin as Reinhardt. That's what I've learned. You know what, Anna, you deserve this. And Benny, for causing psychological turmoil. I'll give you an endorsement as well. Also worth noting right now in the game, if you're actually recording for any sort of content, don't ever go to the main menu while you're recording anything, because otherwise the YouTube police are going to come and put you in chains. Since the smart people on the Overwatch team, for the Le Seraphim event, I put the Le Seraphim music as the main menu music, and it's copyrighted, so if you actually have that music on when you do a YouTube recording, it pings you. Good idea! Very swell! You can actually change the main menu actually that's available to you in the Battle.net settings. I've not done that though, so... Alright, let's get a game in as the infamous character. Let's play the Brigitte. I've even got it in goat skin as well. Look at me being prepared. Alright, here's as predicted the Doomfist and the Bastion. So you'll notice the Bastion doing some weird shit. Don't worry about it. This is totally normal. Also, I've just noticed... Let me just move my camera a second. I'm leaning into the camera rather than sitting up. I'm going to cause myself a back injury here. Honestly, I'd rather we get another tank right now. I think we can actually work with the Lucio Brig backline. The Inspire healing is actually pretty good. Oh, armor packs as well in this character. There's only one, not three, but it's one unbelievable armor pack. I think it gives you armor as well. Also, my shield bash isn't just a boop, it's a stun. Okay, we're playing a Pharah. We're playing triple DPS in Goat's meta. You love to see it. Also, my shield's 500. I thought it was 600. My bad. So they're running a Ryan, a Moira, a Jay Silly, a Reaper. I'm predicting our guys are not going to have a good time. Yeah, just give armor. Well, Doom is hyper dead. Yeah, don't worry about what our guys doing. Need to live. No! That fucking Jay Silly character. We actually lose because of that. I was desperately trying to shield bash away, but I've already used my shield bash. God damn it. That's a character in Overwatch. Some things don't change. Oh well. Still a decent hold. As long as no one else dies, like a Pharah, we're fine. Okay, a Pharah can die now. Not that I wanted it to, but she's at least picked up a trade. Now I need to save Private Zarya. Private Zarya saved. And again, we're making some really weird hold here. I don't love it. I really don't love it. She's going to grab me.
Oh, let's break it.
I have to rally. Okay, still didn't save a guy. This is winnable. Not winnable. Our Bastion has got into the line of danger. I got knocked down, but not the ride. I can't believe it. I can't, but I can't. Oh my god, fucking Jay Silly. I'm going to notice one other thing, by the way. I'm playing this Brigitte character, they're not. It's a pretty big buff to be playing this character, since they are sort of OP. No Inspire for me. Who have they nanoed? This is Zarya. They were like a country mile away from us.
Helden sterben nicht.
We last fight yet? Saving Private Lucio! I missed the mercy. I'm bad at the game. Actually just getting a shit ton of armor. Kill the Rhine, because apparently they're a tank hero and I'm not. Win the game. Have one death, which was to the Jay Silly character, just peppering me across the map. And cause the enemy team to rage, because we played the Brig character and they didn't. You know what? You have one of these, you save Private me. And actually, Shadow Walker, you save Private Lucio at the end. Huge tank play. Huge kill from the Roadhog by hooking one of the enemy team, saving all Lucio's life. Anyway, since this has come out, and by the way, I've played enough of it that I've got the title card of Greatest of All Time, which is, I think, 50 games off this damn game mode. I've played Goats twice, and one of the times it's debatably not Goats. I played Floats. We played Winston Goats, but it was actually the Goats comp with Winston. And then one other time I played it, and both those times, we won, funnily enough. Very, very comfortably won. And actually, against me, I've only seen it one time, and I horribly lost, so, yeah. I really do wish they just put it down to just the 6 heroes from Goats. Holy moly, hang on a minute. Yes! Moira, I'll accept Moira Goats. Yes, I'll accept this. We're so close. Come on, Cool Ice Cream. Come on, Whiskey. I'll play... Ah! Actually, you know what? We can make this work. We can make this work. I'll play the Rhine. I'll play Danny Rhine. We'll play Thingy as well. Diva, sorry. I'm okay with this. Yeah, I like this. This is a good idea. My teammates, I'm happy with this. This is as close to Goats as we're going to get. I said it last time, but for real this time. Moira Goats was a thing. There used to be a triangle in the very, very early Goats where people thought that Moira Goats would beat Zen Goats. Zen Goats beat Anna Goats and Anna Goats beat Moira Goats. It was bullshit. Zen Goats beat all of the Goats, but that was the theory. I think the theory was that Moira could get a coalescence and kill Zen very quickly. Anna would anti-nade the Moira so she could, you know, not heal through all of it, and Zen would just out-damage the Anna. But it turned out the Zen out-damaged everyone, so that was the better option. And the coalescence was kind of irrelevant, because Brig was just too strong. You could keep your Zen alive. Alright, I've seen a soldier. We should win this game. Play as Rectangle Man. Win game. Stop them healing the Doomfist. Throw in a few Fire Strikes to build a Shatter. Can we kill all these Doomfist? Oh my god, that's my bad. This isn't winnable anymore. So what's their comp? They have Moira, Brig. We kind of just fucked an ice wall there. Or maybe put up an ice wall, baited on Zarya, and then brought it down when the Zarya used it for cover instead. But we can win this. They used Rally on a fight they'd already won. Again, I can't be too far forwards here, because they can just go over me like that. Nice. I can't. I don't know if we had Blizzard then, but we should have Blizzard the grab 100%. I'm going to throw out again the one non-GOATS hero we picked. Kind of threw the game for us. The Mei walled off my Shatter, walled off our Zarya, and killed her. We have no limbs on our team somehow. Well, that's GOATS, baby. Actually, how do we get Blizzard with 954 damage? Nothing dies! Nothing dies! Swinging into a Grav with Moira break heals, not happening. Again, I shouldn't have pinned though. It's my bad. I kind of saw the writing was on the wall there. I was like, I have to do something. But I guess we should have just slowly died out and then waited for the Blizzard. But yeah, in that situation, one of the reasons why Blizzard and Mei was good in the GOATS comp was shit was really unkillable. Like, truly unkillable shit. So the best option was to do an insane ult combo. It was not only Grav Diva Bomb, the big bomb combo, but also if you could do a Grav Blizzard and freeze everyone, that normally gave you enough time to actually kill people through Inspire.
Let's shoot for a new high score.
Actually, whatever other ult they had going. Same with Sombra, if you could EMP the entire team and strip the health off, it gave you an opportunity to kill people in a Grav. So that's why some of the other theory of heroes became not really a thing, because again, Zen GOATS was really just the GOAT comp for the entire time. Doom was like the other exception to that, because you could use the Doom combo with Zarya to get a big kill. Not as good as the big bomb combo with Diva, because Doom's ult did less damage, but Doom could also just punch through shields, because obviously any hero that was poke orientated was kind of garbage, as you couldn't break through all the shields and the defense matrix. As long as you cycled properly, you were really just unkillable to it. But Doom ignores shields, so he can just punch through them and maybe trade someone out. Excuse me? Alright. Give my D one of them. Give that D one of them. Dead. Kill the top turret, that's my job. Don't know why our Widow is not using the fucking shield, but that's okay. I respect our Orisa. Again, keep this on that guy. Okay, get headshot. You love to see it. I like what our Orisa's doing. I have a lot of time for what our Orisa is doing right now, which is just standing on Earls with a fucking massive shield and then not dying. I fell off. Drop to me! I missed every shot that Hanzo. Not that one though. Not the one that counts. Get out, mate. Can I Discord it, please? Okay, I definitely carried that fight and didn't int it. I definitely didn't just let my... Although my Orisa thing was anti, to be fair.
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh my god, that hog's so fucking lucky. Don't really want to fight under there. I have to. Come to me, Moira. Miss every shot, win the game. You've got Earth Shatter, baby. Back on Big Earls. Rinse, repeat. How much damage have you done? Not a lot. Again, I'd rather not fight on the Big Earls. Not Big Earls, I don't know what to call that. The corridor.
Engage this enemy.
Heal me, you've got a fucking half nobody on you.
Activating self-destruct sequence. Enemy here.
I'll just stay here with my orb with Discord. Kind of wish my eraser came back up here. I don't really want to play on the ground. Wait, have they swapped Ryan? Did they not have Earth Shatter? That shield is not going to live. Nor is that hog.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Alright, we're going aggressive. I've played like a little bee for the entire game. Give me a juicy right click. There's no one there. Juicy right click. I hit some people. I saw the Mercy, but we'll just kill him twice. Probably should put my harmony on someone. Honestly, the 2.8k damage. Look at my assist! 24 assists. Everyone I did discarded died. Huge A. That is what they say about Andalano, the huge A. Oh, baby. Look at my huge A, everyone. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's glorious. Honestly, you can have one of these, and I actually don't know if you're hacking because you've got a 1 endorsement rating, but I think for safety, we'll give it to Anakai. Man, one of the I played against like pro Overwatch players like 2 or 3 times ever in my history. Obviously, I'm not at their rank. You may have noticed. But one of the times I played against Boombox and EKO, this is some years back, who were flexing. I say they were flexing. They were both on support. EKO was flexing on support, and Boombox was on Zen. The most unplayable game of Overwatch I've ever experienced. He just wasn't missing any orb. Ended the game like, I don't know, 50-1 or something. It was disgusting. If you ask why I was in that situation, I was in the Overwatch 2 beta. That's the only reason I played against them. The only other experience where I had of like truly unplayable game, I played once, and I can't remember the guy's name now, but this was like extremely early Overwatch 1, like seasons like 3 or 4. I think there was a Widowmaker called Magician or something like that, or Cupcake. I played against him on Widow in like a quick play, you know, level up an account game, and it was actually, again, completely unplayable. We just couldn't walk out. It was on Hollywood as well, like the Widow map, or one of the Widow maps. Actually, at the time, it probably was the Widow map. But it was so oppressive.
What's wrong with the classics?
Anyway, we have Widow here. Actually, it's the same Widow from last game, isn't it? Alright, we're close to a goat's cub. We're just missing the actual good piece of the puzzle.
1. Attack commencing.
I think Morin might have died there. I don't regret what I did. Oh my god, I keep getting fucking bumped around. I don't know how we've lost this fight. I kind of think part of it was my bad, but... Have they got break? No, they have mercy and a heals. I don't know how we've lost this. I mean, we've got a grab coming up, I suppose. I just saved my team from the Doom thing. Ryan's still pushing in, which I personally wouldn't do. That lasted 8 seconds. I was then a bit late on the drag there. It's fine, we still win this.
Perfect. Glory awaits. Be alert. I am on fire. I am on fire.
We still shoot the top. Fuck. I hit my Lucio. If we lose this now because of that. God's sake, I can't get the bubble of the guy I wanted. I fucked up. That was a bad grab. I thought I could trade someone, but I don't know why I grabbed the Rhine.
My will is on the
I've thrown this. Put the wrong key there, Ryan. We're close. I'm actually beating their Zarya now in damage.
Give me another shot.
I think we still come back Zarya here. And 99% certain if we just played Brig this game, we would have, like, capped. Like, 2 minutes ago as well. But this is results management. That's all this game is.
That's how we do it.
Surrender to my will.
Alright, that is the closest we'll get to goats. The dream, I don't remember the actual full goat thing anymore. It's along the lines of you discard the Rhine, you shred the Rhine shield, like you cycle it a few times, and then if anyone's out of position, you just discard and melt them. Like, I feel like we should have discarded the Zarya a few times and just shredded them. Also, if you remember, like, OG goats as well, Brig's stun used to go through shields, so you could shield bash the enemy Rhine and Earth Shatter through it. So what your Zarya would have to do then was bubble the Rhine that got stunned, and then your entire team would have to stand behind the Rhine bubble to not get shattered by the entire team. Honestly, it was a great meta back when, you know, it was a thing. Unfortunately, it was really not good if you're a DPS player. But other than that, it was like the ultimate resource management and not skill expression, it's the opposite term of it. It's like the ultimate micro meta where like these tiny little individual things you would do would end up having these huge effects. The problem with the GOATS meta was it just went on for a year. If it was like a month or something at max, I think people would go like, I'm glad it's over, but it was actually at times fun. A year was too much. Okay, we're playing two heroes not in the left or the right column. We're playing these DLC heroes in the middle. So what is the best play here for me? I feel like just playing the Brig would be a good idea. So let's play
Breaking me
the
down
break.
just builds me up.
I have tried to play Winston as well. This I do appreciate. I've actually seen some people win some games with Winston on this. If you play out the floats variant as well, actually floats wasn't that bad. But yeah, if you play Winston dive and they go break, it's actually like true misery.
Look after yourselves out
Oh, I love this as well. The pure anti-synergy of Diva Zarya. Oh, what a terrible tank combo wombo. You bubble the Diva, and the Diva uses defense matrix and eats up all your energy. Lovely.
One.
Perfect.
Round one. Capture the objective.
Also, we don't really have a front line. Also, my team is going main, I guess. And they have a Ryan. Cool. Okay, this should be fun.
Take some armor.
You have a wrecking wheel. Oh, Cass is dead. Oh, Cass has not got the memo of where the rest of the team went.
Here, take this.
Oh my god, I've hinted. Wow. Okay, they must have been mainly headshots. There was like 80 health there. I think it was a... I don't know.
I'll remember that.
The thing says body shot, but I felt like that was a lot of damage I just took.
My ultimate is charging.
Here, for you.
My ultimate is
How? That is the question I have there. How did that go through? Where did Genji go, by the way? I thought he went on top of the drum.
More armor never hurt anyone. I can protect you.
Well, that's why you don't play ball in this GOATS mode. And by the way, ignore that. That's fine. That's definitely what Bastion used to be like in GOATS. I just saved all Diva's life. Fuck.
This will protect you for a bit.
Inspire, please. Oh, I fucked up.
Come on, try it. Did you need this?
The most unlivable situation you could be in.
Take some armor.
Help me! I can't be helped. That's my fault. I guess it isn't my fault, but it is somewhat my fault. I should have split off in the same direction as my Ana because of the blade. It's not my fault in the sense the Ana had an out there of just sleeping the blade.
Sending care your way.
Okay, die, Brick. Oh yeah, you can be permanently frozen as well. I forgot about that.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Alright, closer than it should have been considering the comp difference. Or comp should have like shredded theirs, I feel like.
Score.
Still gold healing, and I'm keeping up with our casting damage.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
I don't know why you'd go into the GOATS game mode and look Genji.
Last minute check. Everyone squared away?
It makes like no sense.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Shields under
No, he's trying it again. Fuck. Ha. Okay, that is a backline difference, and I guess I'm part of the backline, but I don't know how two people just died to a Genji just dashing into us. I guess the ball slammed at the same time. It may have been a coordinated dive,
Let them capture the objective.
which probably is my fault at that point, but I'm gonna pretend it wasn't.
Did you need this? Rally to me!
Brig things. That Brig's still not dead.
I really wiped them out.
Menacingly walk at them. But don't walk in there. The ball is behind us. I should have killed that ball. Oh, Cass is dying to a main.
This will protect you for a bit. Take some armor.
They're old.
Rally to me!
I don't regret that rally. Oh, it's not the original one. The armor's going on top of the barrier. I'm sure it didn't used to do that. I'm sure it was the reverse. Anyway, walk out, team. Oh my god. That Mei, by the way, is playing PvE. Could be helping the team, but no. How did that hit me, by the way? Throwing it out there again.
This will protect you for a bit.
Alright, I need to save the stun. He's got blade.
Here,
Alright, never mind.
Victory.
That is what we call in the business a brig gap. I killed that brig in rally. 24 and 3. 5k damage, 9.3k healing. Play of the game as well. Did I swing into a grab or something? I rallied. I just pressed left click. You can't even see what's on my screen right now. And I got frozen. Huge play. Clearly, I am the carry here. You know what? You can have one of these, and I didn't really help you, so you can have one of these in return. Kind of my fault you died, I think, on the first fight. Right, where are we on the time for the recording right now? 50 minutes. Maybe we'll do one more. My favorite GOATS map, Gibraltar. You knew the meta was actually like completely torched when GOATS was being played on Gibraltar. Like probably the most. This and Dorado are like the most anti-brawl maps in the game. So much high ground, so much ability to surround people. Fuck, I've got the Genji on my team. And he's still chatting away. Yap, yap, yap. Oh my god, he's queued with the ball! He's got with the ball. But yeah, on this map they still play GOATS. It's like the classic dive map in the game. You can surround people, you can come from all sides. The brawl comp can't really get onto the high ground that easily in situations. My guy's like, can we go GOATS? Just one more game, bro. Oh, Genji's gone Ryan. Hang on a minute, it's Wrecking Ball GOATS. Roats.
Everyone squared away?
Well, there's a key part of the puzzle here we're missing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're gonna be the slowest GOATs I've ever seen. Oh yeah, this is some slow GOATs. Alright, let me just waddle our way up here. I got pooped. So did Rosario though, so all's good. Alright, is super turbo dead.
Take some armor.
I'm just gonna play the objective, don't mind me. I'm just gonna stand down here and put it into a position to win this game. Right, Rosario, I'd get in the room if I were you.
Did you need this? With me.
Whoops, not a great shot. Alright, ball, your turn to touch. Alright, my turn again. The Hanzo is still above us.
Not in good shape.
The Hanzo's kind of actually inted by doing this, I think. We win this, yeah. So they're playing triple sniper. No tag, a doomfist. Ignore the icon, by the way, it doesn't work. Definitely is DPS doomfist. They're playing none of the GOATS heroes and therefore are losing. We have some of the GOATS heroes, 4 at the very least, and we're winning. A ball is a very special player.
Shield's buckling.
Personne n'échappe à mon retour.
Fine, I proc this spy, that's all I need to do. I got headshot in rally. I've thrown. This must have been a pretty tight angle. No, never mind. I don't think it was. Oh my god. Actually, that was so disgusting. My shield was up, but it wasn't against the wall. Unironically, if they win this game, the Hanzo saved them. We were snowballing that all the way. I think I can't win this. And I've loved my Lucio to actually come out and heal me there because he was just spamming group up. Rather than coming to save my life. And now they pushed in 5v6 instead.
Enemy sniper, recommend caution. Hello! The payload is under my protection. Join me.
Play on the cart. Objective-based Overwatch, ladies and gentlemen.
I could do this all day.
Whoops. This is where Diva comes in handy rather than Wrecking Ball, but
Helden sterben nicht.
Cover the payload. We're moving out.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
it's fine. They cleared with the guys at the back.
Shields up. Barrier's not in good shape. Did you need this?
Meteor strike.
Anyone? Fire at will. Can you recover?
Alright, that's how you goats. Just run people down that can't get away, possibly, because, you know, they have heroes, yeah, zero tanks. They are heroes that just walk around a little bit.
Play of the game.
I like the fact we, like, rolled the entire game, Doom gets played the game. In a fight, he's C9's the point, I think. Oh no, it's not. This is one they actually hold. Fair enough. Fair enough. You gotta play the game. You know what? You can have one of these, and you can have one of these. Because you recognize when I said that Lucio was the key hero, you swapped. Also, that game was so quick. Give me one more. Under an hour, not acceptable. Over an hour, acceptable. Also, look at all these challenges we've completed now. Look at this battle pass. Now, I'd love to show you the battle pass, but I can't because, you know, I'll get pinged by the YouTube police. But if you want my quick opinion on the battle pass, I'm not super hot about it. I think it's an okay battle pass, but not something I was willing to invest into.
Traveling to
Defense, please. Give me the D. Okay, I'm about to upset everyone. I did say I wanted this patch to just be Goats heroes. However, this was my jam back in the day. Doomfist on Hanamura. Oh, chef kiss. So we'll do a round of Doomfist. I'll let my team flame me. You think they're gonna go with the Farah character, the flying character? Well, I think I said before that I'm typically a tank player, and very, very earlier on I was a support player, so I'm fairly comfortable in the support and tank heroes. I'm not very good on the DPS heroes, but the one exception of the DPS heroes, I used to play a decent chunk of Doomfist on certain maps. So I was actually quite sad when they put him into the tank role, even though, you know, it is a hero I actually do play a little bit, but it just removed away the one hero that I could actually play. But anyway, I'm going to just hang up here for most of the game, and anytime someone crosses there, I'm just going to slam onto them and shift and then punch away. That is the game plan here. Hopefully, my team lets them walk in a little bit and doesn't hold the immediate choke, but I get the sneaking feeling that's not going to be the case. Also, they are on the flying hero, which unfortunately is kind of Anna's job and Arissa's job, I think, to deal with this, but I can at least poke them if they come to this window. Oh my god. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, 'cause we lost this fight. There is a D-Rod, It's my fault. I should have recognized it faster and punched her off the map before she got boosters. I thought I was going to beat it to the boosters. Oh, by the way, the slamming up the stairs doesn't work for whatever reason.
Push them off the point.
Also, how did they push through with this comp? They have just Zen healing. We had a shield.
Objective lost.
Where are we holding? Oh my god. This is some people that have never played this game mode. We're gonna lose. I got gapped. I thought I'd wrap on the corner a little bit, but I didn't.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Just usual Doom shit. That slam didn't hit the Widow. We need to be on the high ground. It's like mission critical, we don't give them the high ground. Fine.
Rethinking your life decisions?
Oh, not out the window.
Don't cross me.
Come over here.
Over here. Meteor strike.
That's fine. The other took the kill, but I don't mind.
Enemy over here.
Oh my god. Eee! I was trying to shift back in. It should be fine. Even with my int, that should be fine. Maybe it's not fine.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
I need to kill this Hanzo. I need to kill the Hanzo, we lose. I don't know why my E went so, like, short then. I guess I wasn't actually truly on a high ground to trigger the floaty E.
Push them off the point.
I'm on fire. Anyone want to
I need our team to hold for a second.
much better? Stay down. Rising fist.
Man, Venomine actually fucking chunks you. Crazy.
That's better.
I require. How's my tank?
Team up for special attack.
Meteor strike.
Fine. Gonna use his ult to kill me. Whatever.
Meteor strike. I've been knocked down.
I'm taking damage.
I mean, if we just stood up here, by the way, this would be unlosable. You're an Anna anymore. Well, you do not. I didn't punch. I don't know if we win this anymore. She fucking TP'd at that moment. Fuck's sake, whatever. The trade is completely fine.
30 seconds remaining.
That's 2 CP. As long as I trade my life, it's just completely fine.
We must stand strong for a little longer.
There's no one there. I'm actually stunned. Why is the doomfist? I mean, I see 9 the point, but why is he just under there, doing nothing, just stood there? I don't understand.
Play of the game.
Make it make sense. I mean, again, I don't even know how to count the first point. I just don't understand. I know I died, but how did they get through a roadhog? One more? No, okay. I'm not doing one more. If you enjoyed this YouTube, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye.